What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 2, well this is episode 1, part 2 of King's Quest. So you just saw the cutscenes and the introductions. So basically we gotta go figure out what's going on. Who that hooded guy was, came and put a spell on everybody and he took somebody, didn't he? I don't know. Alright, so anyway, here's what you do. Right click to walk, look, touch, or talk, and that's about it. So we head this way because I'm pretty sure he's not going out in that outfit.
Graham knows that Casima's parents are not in the castle, and it would be rude to go into their room without their permission.
Oh, excuse me. There we go. There we go. It's probably his bedroom. Wow, fancy. There we go. Check it out. If you've never played King's Quest before, this is... I like how he scooted back there. This is the outfit he always wears in all the King's Quests. Now you don't always play as him, but you always have the same outfit. Got the little cap, your adventure cap.
It's time to journey once more.
The feather, you gotta have the feather. I'm not like sure why he wears that. I mean, honestly, yeah, I mean it's cool. I guess that's the signature, that's why. Can we open this up? Yo-yo! Give me this.
These have always come in handy for Graham to store his valuable items in.
Okay.
These have always come...
Alright. We got some money, some gold.
Inside, Graham finds some gold coins stamped with the insignia of the Green Isles, which Alexander gave him upon their arrival.
These will surely come in handy.
Alright, let's close it up. Since obviously you can't pick these up. Can I look at them?
These have always...
Okay, same old thing. Basically you can cut her off if you just click again. Alright, what else am I doing here? Take a nap?
There is no way that Graham will lay in a bed knowing that his children need him.
Alright.
Graham does not feel like wearing anything from there. His adventuring attire will do fine.
That says a lot about my fashion style.
Please note, dear player, Graham does not feel like wearing anything from there. His adventuring attire will do fine.
That says a lot about my fashion style.
See what she was about to say.
Please note, dear player, that I didn't say that myself.
We look at ourselves?
There is no way that Graham will bring the memories...
Alright, that's not what I meant to do. There we go.
Valenice, Casima, and the maids dressed Rosella in this room. Graham remembers how she looked at herself in the mirror,
Oh,
breathtakingly
so
beautiful in her splendorous white wedding gown.
You better go figure out what's going on, bro. Let's see what we got here.
Miles away, the sea and the rain reunite once again. Graham breathes slowly, knowing that somewhere outside he will also find the answers that will reunite him with his children. Valenice and the others are counting on him. One of Daventry's coins. Graham found it in one of his pockets the night of his arrival as he was getting ready for bed. He must have left it here and forgotten all about it.
Alright, well, we'll take that. What you can do in these games is go up here. And usually this is where you go to save or restore options and all that. And you have your action icons here. Or you can click right here to see what inventory you have. Check this out.
Alexander gave his father some currency of the Kingdom of the Green Isles. The Green Isles coins still bear the profile of King Caliphim. Casima's father.
You might even be able to open this. I guess you can't really do anything else with that.
Alexander gave his father some currency of
Okay.
the green.
It's the same.
These are the newer editions
Check
of the
it out.
Daventry coin.
King
Despite
Graham.
his protests, an edition of the coin with Graham's face on it was released recently to accompany the old ones displaying the face of King Edward.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, he can run. That was funny. Downstairs. Go to the courtyard. See if anybody's still out there. Oh, what? Where'd he go? Oh. Just kinda glitching. Get this. I'm sure this will come in handy.
Though not sure what good it will do to have just the cloak of the stranger in his hands, Graham takes the garment into his possession.
Let's go talk to these guys.
Please respect.
Greetings, your highnesses.
Good day, Graham. I cannot tell you how sorry Oberon and I are for all that is happening.
You are most kind, my dear queen. I hope there is something that can be done to break this enchantment on my poor children.
So do we.
So you can pick tragedy, come inside, or goodbye. We'll go tragedy.
It's hard to believe that this started out as such a wonderful day to end in such tragedy.
It is truly unspeakable.
We haven't felt this much anguish since Edgar was kidnapped from our own garden. But you still have your children, and there must be a way to save them.
We can only hope.
Let's see here. Talk about Edgar.
Do you think Edgar will recover from this all right?
It's hard to say. I've noticed that his fairy soul is still fragile, but he may yet surprise us.
He will recover only when his bride does.
They were both so happy these days. Rosella kept telling me these stories about how she loved your homeland so much.
It was wonderful to see her and Edgar there together, and so happy.
I'd give anything to undo what's happened to my little girl.
It must have been lovely being able to raise your own child. And Rosella is such an eager girl. All the time she spent with us, she was always inquiring about everything in sight. Etheria, Eldritch, Edgar.
That's Rosella. Just yesterday I had to tell her to stop and go take a walk. She wouldn't talk about anything else but how she never found any reference to Edgar as a child in your lands. How young was he when Lelote took him?
Well, he.
Not long after Edgar disappeared, I commanded the lands to forget about him and never pronounce his name again, so that Titania could move on with her life and not live with the ghost of the son we never knew.
That's kind of suspect.
I agree. Valanice had difficult times when Alexander was stolen as an infant. Now she has to face that horror again.
You are all she has now.
I wish it could be otherwise, but she'll have to manage without me while I find a way out of this. Do you know who that stranger might have been?
I have no idea. But Edgar saw him just before he worked his magic on your daughter.
I already asked him. He couldn't tell.
I tried too, but all he could do was grieve over Rosella.
Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't you two want to come inside? This weather is terrible to be standing in.
Oh, that's all right. I'd much prefer to stay outside. This garden reminds me of the beauty of my homeland, and I feel at peace with nothing but the sky above me.
Yes, all fairies do. Even with the weather as bad as this,
What a
we
fairy.
do our best thinking out of doors.
Alright,
It
fairy.
helps calm our spirits. It is Titania's wish.
Fair
I
enough.
understand.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I'd better be leaving. The sooner I find a way to help my children, the better.
Be careful, Graham.
Yes, be careful.
Alright, so doesn't look like there's anything else to do here. I like how he runs. You just double click and he runs. Alright, let's run. I'm really amazed by the graphics in this game. Considering that this was a fan base from the get-go and got bought up by Phoenix. I think even like the beta I played or whatever a few years ago when it first came out, actually before it even came out, I think the graphics look, you know, just as good from what I remember. So I just wish all the episodes were out now so I can keep playing.